meeting opened up with a proclamation from City Council member Brinker Harding for Prostate Cancer Awareness Month.
We, the City Council of the City of Omaha, do hereby proclaim the month of September 2025 as Prostate Cancer Awareness Month in the City of Omaha.
As always, there were liquor items, planning items, and purchases, but the highlights include Council approved 2 items related to the Urban Core Housing and Mobility Tax Increment Financing Redevelopment Plan. As you may remember, these items were carried over from last week. The Nebraska Medical Cannabis Regulation Act and the Nebraska Medical Cannabis Patient Protection Act. City Attorney Matthew Kuzy, Senior City Attorney David Grumman, and City Planner 4 Eric England explained that this ordinance is for establishments licensed by the state and it regulates where marijuana can be grown and dispensed in the city. And as emphasized, it is not in residential areas.
The City of Omaha Law Department, what the council has before today for public hearing is an ordinance dealing with the zoning of medical marijuana establishments permitted under state law.
Essentially say these classifications cannot be done in a residential area, a commercial areas where that's appropriate, correct?
Correct.
And Donnie, congratulations. This is the one day where you talk about medical marijuana and it's on topic.
Public hearing was huge on the ordinance titled Unauthorized Encampments on Public Property. City Attorney Matthew Kuzy, Deputy City Attorney Bernard Indenbosch explained this ordinance makes it a misdemeanor crime to set up camp on public property with a penalty fine of up to $300 or 30 days in jail.
Here, with regard to a public encampment ordinance, these are ordinances that exist throughout the country. I think the last count was anywhere between 150 to 160 cities across the United States.
This particular ordinance, which was requested, prohibits unauthorized encampments on public property. And that's all it addresses. There's an ability to host private property. For example, parks have closing hours. There have been tools available, remote tools, including citing people for trespass, that I'm under the impression have been used in those contexts. There isn't. Citing somebody for trespass on public property is legally questionable, and as a result, that's why you have a lot of cities adopting ordinances like that. This particular ordinance attempts to define encampment, camping paraphernalia on public property.
But before the public hearing even started, there were outbursts that Council President Danny Bagley addressed.
Please, Larry, don't disturb my meeting. Have him removed right now. You're out. You're not going to remove. You're not going to interrupt this meeting. You're out, Larry. You're out. He's yelling as he's going out the door. Thank you, everybody, for being civil today. Thank you. No, we're not going to do this. We're not going to do this. Please remove him right now. You're removed. We're not going to interrupt this meeting. You're removed. We're going to be civil.
Please keep in mind that these meetings are for the purpose of conducting business and decorum is required. Once the public hearing started, a few people came to speak in support of this item. Over 70 people came to speak in opposition. City Council Vice President Brinker Harding explained why he brought this ordinance.
This is exactly my intention, was to address an issue that was growing, in my estimation, and anecdotally from what I see and from what I'm hearing from constituents all across town. And the time to to address the problem isn't when it's out of control, it's when it is in control and you can reel it in and solve the issue.
Remember, if you come in person, everyone is welcome to attend and speak, as long as it's on an agenda item. If you can't come in person, feel free to stream online or catch us on the replay for Clerk Chat. Be sure to follow us on social media. Thanks for tuning in for another week of Clerk Chat. See you next week.